morning. Coffee. It's Wednesday, November 4th, 2020. For those of us who are up late we're having an election here. We're having an election. And we don't know yet. We just don't know yet. What I do know is we're here to practice Tai Chi. And we have a short version form. We also have a set of stretches that we're going to work on. Today is a continuation of what I've been doing a little bit this week, and that is working on this concept of mind, no mind. The Chinese word for this is yi. The same in yi si, yi nian, that yi. It translates roughly as mind, and it's that part of our human thinking process that gives us a sense of direction, being present, and that part of us that is able to comprehend, so basic understanding of our circumstances, where I am in space, where I happen to be in this particular room, I'm in this outdoor area, wherever that is. So as we think about that, the concept in traditional Tai Chi study is yi. This idea, drink a little bit, then we start. This idea is to take the whole exercise. Think about it as a whole. I was talking yesterday about this idea of a gestalt, the whole thing all at once, all at the same time. And then apply that to what your body is doing, so that as you think about what you want to do, your body responds to that thought process. It's a little bit different than some of what we had been doing, where I'm asking you to really pay attention to the physical body and what you're doing with your knees and your legs and your hips, right? So this moves way over into the internal arts. So today, as we do our stretches, and let me get the nice music back up. As we do our stretches, this idea of, keep in mind this idea of this mind, right? That we start with a shape, and in our exercise that shape is a circle. And for our stretches, that makes it very easy to have in mind, here's that big circle. All right, stand straight. Pull up through the crown of the head. Hands circle to the front. Return to your sides. Up along center line. And release your body. Let the movement take over. In a sense that you are allowing your body to follow what your mind has decided to do. So in that sense, the movement, the idea of the movement that you have in your mind, that circle, that idea, takes over. And your body becomes the follower rather than that focus on moving and opening up the body. Two more. See the circle, follow it. Extend up, inward circle. See the circle, follow the circle, relax through the body. Focus inward. See the circle. No effort. Follow the circle. Two more. Follow the circle. Relax the body, open the mind. See that circle and follow it. Come to center. Left side, right side. I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to turn to my right. You're going to turn to your left. Follow the circle. Reach up, change direction, left side, Follow the circle. Continuous movement, no stopping. And come to center. Elbows drop down, wrists, fingertips, hands return to your sides. Inward, outward stretch, up along center line. Don't stop. Reach out. Inward. See the circle. Relax the body, follow the circle. Relax. Focus the mind. One more time. Reach out. Follow the circle. See the circle in your mind. Allow your body to follow the circle. Relax. Come to center. And stay there. Just for a minute. All right. This concept, I talked about this yesterday, and it is a lot to do with this, what I showed. So I've got this hand pushing this way and this hand pushing out here, and I push 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 and I push, and I keep pushing, and then I let it go. Right? I didn't try to take my hand out to the side. It just went there because I've been pushing, and I'd have to have done something to stop it. That's my point with what I'm asking from this particular form of this particular exercise. Don't try. Let it happen. We're going to do some more effort work next week, okay? So there'll be some strengthening stuff we're going to work on next week. This one is now, take what you have, open it up, remember what it is, right? This idea of using the mind, and let it go. I know that when I step through at the beginning, right, I know that my left arm is going to come up and my right arm is going to come down. I know this in advance. I remember it. I get to the point where I'm getting ready to do that move. And as I get ready for that move, I can see it. And I feel it. I sense, right? Because I've practiced it enough, I have a sense in the muscles themselves, muscle memory, that I know what I should do next. Let it go. Let it happen. Don't try. Way. No effort. Right? Let's take this, and I'm going to get rid of this sweater because I'm getting a little warm here. And let's take this and put it into the form practice. We'll skip our footwork practice for today because it's, trust me, there'll be plenty of footwork next week. So take this concept of way, no effort, empty, nothing. It's no effort. Use that imagery, right? Use those pictures that you have in your mind of the shape of the forms and how it's connected. Use that to direct your movement. Feet together. Stand straight. Breathe in. Relax. Breathe out. Breathe in. Salute. Breathe out. Relax. Imagine the entire form end to end. You know where all of the changes are. You know where all of the positions are. And breathe in. All the way down to the right. Open the left. Center. Raise your hands. Arms up. Press down. Step through, ward off. Turn, ward off. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down. Press. Push. Turn. Single whip. Raise your hands. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Hands strum the lute. Brush knee. Deflect downward. Parry. And punch. Close the door. Crossing hands. Diagonal brush knee. Grasp the bird's tail, pull down. Press. And push. Turn, push out. Turn, fist under the elbow. Step back, push back the monkey. Pull in, step behind, diagonal flying. Raise your hands. Turn. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Needle at sea bottom. Fan through the back. Turn, hold fist. And deflect downward. Parry. And punch. Shift back. Ward off left side. Ward off right side. Grasp the bird's tail. Push. Single whip. Both hands up. Left foot turns. Right foot comes in. Both hands down along both sides. Left foot in. Salute. Okay, so we'll do this again. Force a habit for me in calling out some of the particulars for certain moves. I've gotten in the habit of doing that, and what I intended to do was to focus only on the names of the moves. The goal is that as the same as in ballet, the same as in formal dance training, which ballet is, there are certain moves which have certain names, and anybody that knows that name knows what that move should look like, right? So, very simple. First position, this is first position. Second position, right? This is first position. Demi-plie. Anybody who knows, if I say first position demi-plie, they know what to do. For Tai Chi, same kind of thing, except we have maybe more colorful names on it. Single whip. Yeah, single whip. I know what that move is. I know how to do it. I know how to start it from just about anywhere. Practice, right? Alright, so if somebody says, show me single whip, probably for me, I'm going to say, do you want it from Wudang style or from Yang style? Because that just, I give you, since I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to show it. A single whip from Yang style. Yang style is what we've been doing. This is what we have, right? So as I come around here, circle, single whip. Wudang style has a little bit different take on single whip. We have that wasn't really good. Let me do this again. I need to be able to go at an angle, and there's a little bit more dynamic to this particular form, so I had to step back. I ran into the wall, and I could have done better. Okay? Similar characteristics, similar application, couple little things different, and there's a bit more of a dynamic going on with Wudang style than with Yang style. That's the nature of the two systems. It is what it is. All right, so Chen style has a little bit different take on single whip, as does Wu style, as does Yangping style, as does Wu Hao style, as does Guangping Yang. They're different, little bit differences that are characteristic of the system. Each one, if you met a practitioner of any of these systems and you said, show me single whip, Dan Bian. That's the name of the move in Chinese, Dan Bian. Show me single whip. I will guarantee you just about every one of them will be able to show you something that looks very similar to what we've got. And the ones who might not be able to would be folks that just got started and they're not comfortable. They don't understand the names and what goes with yet. So any practitioner that's been practicing for a while, it's learning the names of the moves, knows what single whip is. Pay attention. We're going to do this again. I'm going to focus on the names. All right? As we go through the moves, do your best to, this is this mind exercise again. In your mind, visualize that particular movement. So at the beginning, we want to see the whole sequence. Go here, and I come back. You want to have that whole sequence in mind. And then as we go through each particular move, as I call the name, try to visualize that move first, then do it. It's real short. This is microseconds that we're talking about. So as I call it, visualize it and let your body do it. Stand straight. Salute. Relax. Breathe. Breathe in. All the way down to the right. Open left. Visualize the entire form. And now pay attention to raise your hands here and press down. left side. Ward off right side. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down. Press. And push. Single whip. Raise your hands. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Hands strum the lute. Brush knee. Deflect downward, parry, and punch. Close the door. Crossing hands. Diagonal brush knee. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down. Press. Push. Push out. Fist under the elbow. Push back the monkey. Hold ball. Step behind. Diagonal flying. Raise your hands. White crane spreads its wings. Brush knee. Needle at sea bottom. Fan through the back. Turn around, hold fist. Deflect downward. Parry. And punch. Ward off left side. Step through. Ward off right side. Grasp the bird's tail. Pull down. Press. Push. Single whip. extend, closing the form, down along both sides, straighten, and salute. The connectivity between each of the movements, the idea that each movement is discrete and unique and is also part of all of the other connected movements is something that it may sound contradictory, but it's fundamental to what we're doing in the art. So as we practice, that part of thinking about this is what I'm doing. So you have the shape of the movement, we have the direction and the dynamic of the movement, we have, right, the connection with the breath, and we have the connection with the previous movement and the next movement. So with Tai Chi, we alternate between open and closed, yin and yang. Breathe in, breathe out, right? This open and closed alternation together with the breath gives us a great deal of internal stamina. The more you practice, the better you get, right? But in some cases, if you practice something, you develop some things, and you know, as long as you keep practicing, it's okay. As long as you keep doing that workout, it's okay. One of the things that can happen with regular Tai Chi practice is that you develop these skills and it's yours. It's not, I don't have to go practice this anymore, it's just there. So it's not that you don't want to go practice more, it's that if you want to call on that skill, if you want to use that, right? It's a matter of you deciding, not a matter of you, now I have to go. When we develop muscle skills, right? Maybe I go lift weights for 6 weeks and I develop some muscle skills. If I do not continue to use those skills, if I do not continue to lift some weights, at least on a semi-regular basis, to maintain what I have developed, it will gradually disappear, right? So I may still have good tone in my muscle, but I won't have the same strength as I had when I was doing my workout. With this idea of using the mind, once you're able to do it, once you gain the skill, it doesn't go away. We actually use it and we build on it. There's more. But it doesn't go away. So it's kind of a permanent thing. It's not that you can automatically somehow magically obtain the skill. No, there's no, send me 300 euros, I'll send it to you in the mail. It's practice. It's correct practice. It's making sure that all of the details are there. And then once you get there, it's, I'm packing my bags, I'm going on a long trip, I'm going to be gone for 3-4 weeks, and I want to make sure I have everything, so I go through and I pack everything. So once it's there, I've got it. It's not going to go away. It is something to work for. More on this another time. We're going to focus on the strength building aspects the physical strength building aspects of Tai Chi next week. Appreciate you being here. Thank you.